Watch out for the cat.
Welcome, one and all, to another edition of Violent Wrestling Podcast. As usual, we have no idea where this one is going to go. So please join me, Ambrose Sally, and my cohorts in crime, Mox and Metal Matt.
Do we even want to begin? Like, how do we? How do we even get here? Much less where we're going. Like, no. Oh,
What do you
sorry.
mean, how we got here?
Uh, Hell if I know. Hi everyone. And Matt just had something happen, so um,
Yeah, I don't hear his squeaky chair.
No, I'm still here.
yeah. I don't know if that was caught live or not, but something happened with Matt's food.
Yeah, I dropped a couple of chicken nuggets on the ground.
I swear to fuck, Matt, if they're Burger King chicken
They're
nuggets.
not. They're not. They're Tyson chicken nuggets.
Okay. I'll allow it. But damn it, we haven't talked since New Year's Eve. We've talked, but not live. And the first time we come back live, oh yeah, after work, I got this new place called Burger King. They sell their 10-piece chicken nuggets for $1. I could just see you doing some crap like that.
Yeah.
Speaking of, before we get into any kind of wrestling or anything, big, huge, from the bottom of my heart, and I'm sure I speak for AA on this as well. Big kudos, big way to go, Matt, for the news that you gave earlier. If you want to go ahead and expand on that a little bit regarding your job thingy.
Yep. So I ended up getting a promotion today. I went from being a seasonal guest advisor to regular guest advisor at GameStop. So
Nice.
I didn't
Way to
say,
go, dude.
yeah, I didn't say any names or anything, but I just said that on my Facebook that a friend of mine proved that hard work pays off.
thanks,
Very
AA.
true.
Hmm.
I didn't say shit on my Facebook, so. Okay. One of you guys are gonna have to let the cat out of the bag as far as what me being on the podcast right now.
Mox is tipsy, folks.
We finally got drunk mocked.
Shut up.
It's about time.
So, how's everybody else since New Year's Eve? What else has been going on with you guys? I need to get to the YouTube channel so I can copy the link while you guys talk amongst yourselves.
Talk amongst ourselves. Well, we know the good news from Matthew. So Metal Matt's as his good news. Good news for me. I got the Cassie the Wonder Dog with me.
Hooray!
Cassie.
Gotta have the Wonder
And
Dog.
this
Now
is where
we just need Shadow to come aboard.
no, you hush your mouth, sir. You hush your mouth. You don't ever summon that evil upon us. Uh, for those that don't know, Shadow would be my dog, who was actually kind of. I was telling AA before we went live. He was actually being sweet today, but still, nope.
See? All the more reason to have him on.
He's made plenty of random appearances to be on anymore, like uninvited MFer. Uh, so as far as getting to some wrestling, I don't even know why people tune into, like, do they just tune in to hear like three friends talk? Cause, or are they trying to get wrestling opinions? I don't know anymore. I
I
just
don't
know
know.
people, or some people like listening to us. Can't speak for everyone, but um, anything in the wrestling world happened since New Year's Eve?
Uh, nope. Just that RMP.
Bullshit.
Well, just that RMP started going to doing their charged episode every Thursday.
Yeah, I think TNA is trying to rip off RMP with Twitch.
Yeah, this time you have to, like, Rocky Mountain Pro is doing it well before TNA or Impact. Like, hey, oh, we're also going to stream live on Twitch on Thursdays. Like RMP was doing that a long time ago. Thank you though.
Yeah, but it's going to be live. It's not going to be pre-taped. Before it was pre-taped
Yeah,
because they used to do charge on Saturdays.
but apparently with Impact going to Pursuit and they were worried about viewership and stuff, they're still going to Pursuit, but they also where the amount of people that can see them, I don't want to say dwindle because Pursuit still has like DirecTV, Dish Network or Dish TV, but they, like, just in case, like, we're also going to do it on Twitch as well. Guys, of all night sisters and I do not need you guys to be quiet. Like,
Oh, you don't need us to be quiet.
no, please help me through.
Oh, you can do well.
And certain somebody I know was just at and about to go to another Rocky Mountain Pro show. I can't remember who that was. Some friend of mine. Somebody.
What do you mean that Mop Boy is doing his wrestling and creating the RMP characters?
Sure, that's exactly what I meant.
He's doing it on Twitch right now, and tonight he's doing Curtis Cole and Tremaine Island.
Ah, nice. I mean, you going to the shows, but that's okay. Aren't you going back Thursday?
I'm going Thursday.
Nice.
Going Thursday. Atiba is defending his his Rocky Mountain Pro championship against Curtis Cole.
Oh, who do you pick there? Because I love them both. Atiba I really like Atiba.
Oh
That
yeah.
kid, he's got it. Like, he's just. But then you have Curtis Cole. Like, oh, excuse me. I can't decide.
I'm kind of torn. I like to see Curtis Cole with it, but I like to see Atiba hold on to it a little longer.
Yeah, he just won it at their
At the big
their
on the
yeah their
28th.
their New Year's thingy. I say thingy like I don't know what I'm talking about, but yeah, they're
It was
end
held
of
28th of December at the Twitch Championship.
yeah. and somebody else I know might be the same person I was referring to earlier. Met what's that guy's name? The some kind of like if there's a light on, it will fly to it. Moth.
You
Oh,
mean
Marty
Marty
the
the Moth?
Moth.
Marty the
Yeah,
Moth. I got to
yeah.
meet Martin. He's such a nice guy. He introduced himself as Martin. So
That had to be neat.
it really was. It was he really loves his fans. He really does love his fans.
From what I gather, Martin Caucus and like because Marty the Moth is such a creep on TV, like such a creep. But from what I've gathered, I've never met him, obviously, but from like you meeting him and other friends of mine or fans meeting him, he seems like a very genuine, very sweet person. That he's literally portraying just a character on
Yeah,
TV.
he's down to earth. He's really a down to earth type of guy and everything, and he can pull out the creepy Marty the Moth when he wants to.
Right.
But when he's with his fans and stuff, he doesn't do that. He's Martin.
Which that's cool. I dig that.
I thought it was cool that he introduced himself with the name Martin instead of Marty.
Right. And that kind of lets you know right there that and use the term, the phrase down to earth. Like he might be Marty the Moth, like on Lucha Underground, or that might be what he's on posters. Marty the Moth. But to him, he's just Martin, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Speaking of, has there been any other? Has there? What's the latest word on the next season of Lucha Underground? Has
I,
anybody heard?
I haven't heard anything yet.
I haven't either. It's
Another thing I meant to pose yesterday or today in the daily. Like, has anybody? Because with all this all elite wrestling stuff going on, like something that's been not talked about is Lucha Underground season 5. Not that I've seen it, but I've also been not really paying attention. I was just wondering if you guys have heard anything about the next season of Lucha Underground. Which your silence says no.
yeah. Oh, I'm getting sidetracked a little.
Oh, oh, you're watching Rocky Mountain Pro Twitch.
Yeah, because he's creating Curtis Cole right now.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
actually doing a pretty good job of it.
What's and forgive us, I guess, for not talking about Raw and SmackDown that just happened. But Matt, what's since we last spoke New Year's Eve? What's some big things going on in your mind, your world of wrestling related stuff?
I don't know.
You've been working too
'Cause-
hard.
Yeah, I really have because I'm so behind on MLW. I forgot to DVR Raw last night, and I DVR'd SmackDown tonight, but I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. So I'm completely uninformed on what's up to date in wrestling.
That's I tried throwing you a softball of like anything going on because like you like I know what's going on. I just haven't been like doing. Of course, I watched Wrestle Kingdom 13. That was pretty good. I watched it live. Like I literally waited for the 1, 2, 3 on the Tanahashi versus Omega match, and I would not leave the house until I saw. And that, so I don't. I saw later what happened, post match, but I was literally sitting at my front door. It went on till 6:15 in the morning my time, 6:20, and I should have left the house at 6 my time. I stayed up Thursday night, Friday morning, and went to work Friday morning and stayed at work. But I once the 1, 2, 3 hit, like okay, love everybody, bye. See you when I get home. Oh, I'm too old for that shit. Oh, I paid for it.
Yeah, I think we're. Yeah, I'm too old for trying to do shit like that too.
Oh, hey, cuss. Can we get a Matt cuss? Can we get a Matt cuss?
I didn't mean to cuss.
What?
But you did. But Wrestle Kingdom was it. What I was kind of let down. Not a lot, but there were some matches I was let down by. Overall, it was a very solid show, very solid card. Um, and I guess that ties back into the AEW stuff, and like it was pretty much predictable. My picks, I went 8-1, and the only one I missed on was Ibushi versus Osprey because I'm an Ibushi fan, so that was just like a heart pick. So if my heart wouldn't have picked that one pick, I would have called it 9-0. But I just couldn't pick against Ibushi because I'm stupid. I know word good.
You're not stupid.
Matt, speaking of, they played the main event on Access the next day. Did you DVR those?
I forgot.
No. Okay, I'm gonna have to call your work headquarters because your work's interfering too much with your wrestling viewing, and we can't have that. That's nope, nope, nope. Well, even if you guys haven't watched wrestling, like everybody by now has heard something one way or another about AEW, All Elite Wrestling. What are your guys' thoughts on that?
It's interesting, I guess, but as someone that's not really a fan of either Cody Rhodes or the Young Bucks, I have very little interest in it.
Yeah, that and I'm not the biggest fan of either. Uh, Mainly more so in this situation, the Young Bucks. When I think like any competition is good competition, and not saying they're gonna like just blow the market up right away, but more wrestling is better wrestling, for lack of a better way of putting it. Hey, what do you think of
All Elite Wrestling?
All Elite Wrestling and these? We're starting to get the I don't want to say super groups, but these are more known all of a sudden wrestling federations.
I think it's good. Going to get more out there for more people to choose from. But that's about the only way I can see it.
Who do you see right now in Rocky Mountain Pro that would either just straight up sign with AEW or do like a few shows, if you will, where they're not contractually signed, but they. Who do you see right now in AEW or in Rocky Mountain Pro that could show up here and there for AEW and make an impact? Damn, I use like 3 wrestling federation: AEW, Rocky Mountain Pro, and Impact. I didn't mean to.
There's quite a few, actually. I could see Atiba showing up for a few because he is good. He just needs a little more experience.
Yeah. He's good. Isn't he, correct me if I'm wrong, Atiba's only, what, 22, 23?
He's 20.
20, yeah. I
I
didn't want to
believe
go
he's
that.
20 years old.
And dude is really good.
He's got it. He connects with the audience. He's got the charisma. He's great in the ring. He's got a future.
Definitely. I see that as well. And there's like some are, great in the ring, can't do crap outside of the ring as far as like the charisma. But he's I hope Lex Luger doesn't like sue me or anything, but like the total package kind of thing going. He's got it in the ring, he's got it outside the ring,
But will he be your hero?
oh good grief. I'm not gonna press her.
I'll be your hero. Whoa, whoa.
The only, and I don't want to say drawback because with Atiba there's not really much of one, but his size. Like I don't know how, like when we're talking big picture, and when you talk big picture, you're talking WWE and how they those kind of people view them. Am I making sense at all? Because I'm pretty.
So are you saying that size might be a problem?
You hush your mouth, sir, because I know where. Because I knew it. I'm tipsy. I'm not that damn tipsy to not foreshadow where you're going with something.
That's what she said.
And you still got it in. That's what she said.
He's good.
That's also what she said. Damn it, Matt. Man, you got us all. But he damn, now I've got to try to right the ship or get back on track. I think it was really good. Really good. He's got everything you would want in a wrestler. He's just not, and not in my opinion, per se, just in like a WWE scout thingy. He's not the biggest dude.
No, he isn't. He's I think he could fit into 205 Live.
Oh, definitely. And I was thinking 205 Live, even without talking to you, just when I saw him debut, or it wasn't his debut, but the first time I saw him, like, he'd really work on that or work in that environment. But then you get the whole stigma of 205 Live being 205 Live kind of thing. I don't know. I think eventually we'll see Atiba on whether it's NXT, 205 Live, Raw, SmackDown. We'll see him on a WWE platform somehow. And it might, again, he's 20, like you say. It might be several years down the road, but I think we'll see that happening. What would be good for him is going, of course, sticking with Ring of Honor, Rocky Mountain Pro, but then going to, not going to per se, like where he just leaves Rocky Mountain Pro, but making appearances at Ring of Honor and Impact, and maybe even doing Battle Super Juniors for New Japan. Really get his name out there. Hell, put a mask on him and put him in Lucha Underground. He could do it.
Yeah.
Sorry, and I know we're talking about somebody that most people listening probably have never heard of, but that's how high I am up on this kid. Like, he's really good.
If you ever got a chance, guys, go to Twitch, go to Twitch TV, Rocky Mountain Pro, and look at some of the newer videos, and you'll see Atiba in action. And you'll see why we're talking so much about him like we are.
And there's a reason why he just became not just their champion, but their youngest ever champion. Matt Yaden, who runs Rocky Mountain Pro, has an eye for this kind of stuff. We're just a few people that talk about it, but Yaden has an eye. He knows. But this is so blatantly obvious of where this kid's going or where he could go. Like, I want nothing but the best for him. Like, he's really, really good. And he just started, like literally just started. And it's like, fish and water. Like, he's just taken to it.
He's a natural. He is a natural to it.
Definitely. Damn it, every time, like, okay, here's Drunk Monks, then y'all make me think, and it just, where I have to think, like, okay, I've got to think, so can't be too drunk. Gotta think, gotta talk. But yeah, and I don't, like, talk down on wrestlers, like, a lot, if at all. But when I'm, like, suggest, and I'm not saying, like, I'm the end all be all by any means, but when, like, this kid, he's going places. Like, I'm no John Gruden of talent. Sorry, bad Raiders joke. But I think that's, even if he goes by a different name later, which he's going to have to, he's going to be around for a while. Hey, would you because I don't use this lightly. Would you dare, using Ricochet at 20, would you dare make that kind of comparison?
Um, from Zero to Ricochet.
No, from Atiba to Ricochet, would you, with Atiba being so young and the trajectory Ricochet went with how young he was and where he is now, could you kind of see them being on the same path?
Yeah, I could.
Atiba doesn't do like all the high flying stuff and the like. Am I at a wrestling show or Cirque du Soleil stuff that Ricochet does? But I don't know why, but I get a Ricochet vibe off of Atiba. Again, that goes back to he gets it. Like he just gets it.
He does.
He captivates you. Is what I'm trying to say. Somebody else talk, please. Somebody else talk.
Why? We love hearing you talk.
Yes.
No,
Especially
I
tonight.
refuse. No. Scooby Doo.
Ba-da, 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 ba-da-ba-ba.
Twice in one night, you Pink Panthered me.
It's an easy theme to do.
Until you can't do it.
It's an easy thing to do. It's classic. People, you do it, people know exactly you're doing the Pink Panther.
I'm just waiting on the point where I can say I'm too drunk to fish.
Oh, come on. A country boy like you, too drunk to fish?
Country? Who the hell are you calling country boy? Wait a minute. I'm from Texas, but well, you have a point that we'll talk about off air because, damn it, because you kind of have me, but you.
Well,
I grew up in. Go ahead.
I could have said redneck.
No, ma'am. Nope. Nope. Nope.
See, so I didn't. So country was the only thing I could think of.
Aha. In my mind, I'm just going to chalk that up to one of those. I don't word good things. You grow up in Houston and see if you're country or not.
Well, just because you grew up in Houston doesn't mean you can't be country.
You're not wrong.
It's kind of like the song "I Was Country Before Country Was Cool" by
You're not
Barbara
wrong at all.
Mandrell. Oh boy, I'm dating myself.
I would see, and I could have got you. Could have got you good there, but you said it yourself. But that's neither here nor there.
But you can never be too drunk to fish.
I don't know. Personally, I've never been, but I've seen some people that probably couldn't fish. Well, and I take that back because I've had some doozies. Even if it was just like a cane pole, and all you have to do is hold the string and a hook, and I probably couldn't have even done that.
Oh, take Shadow with you when you go
Use them
fishing.
as bait. Absolutely.
No, you cannot use them as bait.
Damn it.
Matt, you agree with me, right?
I think so. I think Shadow could catch some fish for sure.
Okay. Starting it's 11:31 my time. Starting at midnight. I'll be looking for 2 new co-hosts for Violent Wrestling Podcast. Send your resume.
No. You can't take Violent Wrestling Podcast away from me.
Ah, damn it. Well, I'll go all like bad, no promotion stuff. I'll create Violent Wrestling Podcast. We'll call it the VVWP.
Okie
With that,
dokie.
oh, that's never good when AA says okie dokie. What I do, I
You
blame
didn't
Matt
do
with
anything.
it. I
You
blame
didn't
Matt.
do anything, and you can't blame Matt.
Bullshit. I can't blame Matt. I can always blame Matt.
Nope, because Matt didn't do anything.
I can still blame him.
But why blames? If you want to blame someone, blame Lana.
Can I please, for once, at least blame Shadow? Please?
No.
Nah.
Damn it.
Shadow's too sweet and innocent.
And you are full of lies. Hey, do you plan on watching Royal Rumble?
I may watch it. Depends how I feel at the time.
I know Matt's super excited about it.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a pretty good show. Hopefully.
Royal Rumble is like my. And what's sad is like, do we have to qualify it as a gimmick pay per view anymore?
Nah.
It's my. Even if we have to use gimmick pay per view as a qualifier, I think it's my favorite pay per view, even if we didn't have to use a qualifier. Like you have Royal Rumble and WrestleMania, and that's. Put it this way: Royal Rumble is my most look forward to pay per view outside of WrestleMania, even with some of the last few years of WrestleMania cards not being that great. WrestleMania is always fun, or Royal Rumble is always fun. Until you play that son of a bitch on WWE games. Holy, ugh.
What?
Doing a WrestleMania match on WWE games, 2K games.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you try eliminating somebody. Am I the only one that has trouble eliminating people?
I haven't played that. I haven't played that.
Matt?
I mean, it's not really that hard to be honest.
Well, thanks. And by the way, you work for GameStop, so you have inside knowledge or something. Yeah, you're the insider of games. But holy shit, is that hard to once you do it, Like that's one thing. Like, okay, now but trying to figure out how to eliminate somebody and not be eliminated, crap. That's hard as hell. Circle, 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 and they either don't go over the top rope or they go on the top rope and go to the apron and come right back in.
There has to be a way to eliminate them.
Oh, there is. It's just,
Matt
over the
should
top
be able
rope.
to tell you.
Yeah, over the top rope matches. Yeah. Frustrating. Especially when Morris wants to play 30 competitors. Like an actual Royal Rumble. Like, damn. Every time I think I'm doing good, here comes two people beating me up. Everybody gets quiet. We can't have quiet.
We can't have quiet. Well, I'm on some good drugs, so yeah, we can have quiet.
And I'm playing Watch Dogs right now, so
And ladies and gentlemen, and because I'm also on some good drugs and beer, my co-host. Hey, yeah, we'll do a podcast. Yeah, let's podcast. Hey, I'm on some good drugs. And, and I'm playing a game. This is what I have to deal with. This is
I
what I
mean
have
I
to
can
deal with.
multitask.
I'm
I can't
multitasking.
tell. I cannot tell. Okay, just a random question. Not random per se, but 2019. Is this the year? Ah, shit. This is such a broad stroke question. Does wrestling, and when I say wrestling, does WWE, as it relates to wrestling, is this when the year changes?
No, I think it's going to be the same.
Matt?
Maybe, but I don't know.
Oh, don't get too much insight into it.
Well, the reason I don't think anything's going to change because they still have no idea what they're doing.
Are you referring to WWE? Because what I meant was like where we start, because there's been so much noise about the AEW stuff and the smaller promotions. And when I say change, I don't mean like a gravity pull is gonna just all of a sudden like switch. But is this maybe the year where we see like the reason we have VWP, like where we don't talk so much about WWE, where people are talking about like a Rocky Mountain Pro or an AEW, or where there's so much more out there. Dead silence. See, this is why. This
No,
is
because
exactly
I
why.
was waiting for you to finish.
That's what she said. Damn it! And this is why I don't drink before a podcast. Well, I do, but not to this degree. But like, is this nobody's overtaking WWE in 2019? That's just not happening.
That's
But
right.
is this more of a year of where we get more of
Variety?
a variety? I'm trying to underword good. A variety more of topic. We were already getting there in 2018. Especially Matt and watching his MLW, which I watch as well, and the New Japan. Like that's been there, but they haven't really overtaken conversation. Where I think maybe this year we might be on the verge of.
A wrestling revolution?
Stephanie McMahon, I didn't know we had you on the podcast, but welcome.
Gee, thanks.
But yeah, something like that where we can talk like you we talk about Rocky Mountain Pro, we talk about MLW, and we talk about names, matches, stuff that people haven't heard of, and I'm thinking this year might be a year of the kind of if we talk about this match or that match or this show, that show, like people are starting to re-broaden their horizon where their horizon was already broadened, but now they're like, okay, it. I remember it's not just WWE. There are other things out there, and now with televised deals and stuff, I think 2019 is going to be a very pivotal year, for lack of a better term. And everybody shuts up.
No, no. What I think about 2019 is of like All Elite Wrestling and MLW and all of that. I think we're gonna see an explosion of where people can find their niche, so they're not just stuck to TNA or WWE. They can find something that they really enjoy and get into.
Right, Matt. What do you think?
I think so.
And see, and when you get these like Rocky Mountain Pro has a domestic deal now, and depending on where you live and what channel it airs on, it's going to be different times. Like way back in the day, I say way back, but like in the early '80s, you'd get wrestling, early Saturday mornings, Saturday nights, Tuesday after school, and that has to help the overall industry of wrestling.
SADURDAY. Night.
Oh, good grief!
Hey, I happen to like that.
I don't want to good grief back to back, but assholes.
Thank you.
You talked me into doing this.
No, you talked us into doing this.
And the Mox has no memory of that.
Well, AA has a great memory of that.
Ah, that's debatable. Not really. But I seriously think 2019 and the overall picture of wrestling is going to be better than we've seen in years and years. We're not going to get back to the Monday Night Wars. That's just not happening. Not anytime soon. But I do see the writings on the wall of, damn it, I can't even be drunk because I have to make sense. Damn you guys.
That's half the fun of having a tipsy Mox.
Oh. But I see 2019 being for no other reason, like or damn it. Speaking of tipsy, excuse me, um, like these promotions having, whether it's local or direct TV, there's more wrestling available. Again, it might be 3 o'clock in the morning your time. It might be a random Saturday, a random Tuesday morning. I think 2019 is going to be a good year. I don't want to say rejuvenation for wrestling, but I could see how it could be. And dead air, dead air, dead air.
Dead air, dead air, dead air, dead air, dead air, dead air, dead air.
Did you
Dead
Pink
air.
Panther that? You Pink Panthered me again with dead air. Mm.
Well, it originally started with dead ant, 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 dead ant. So dead air works just as well as dead ant.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's. I know. One time off air, and now twice or 3 times on air, you got me with Pink Panther. Uh,
Well, we could always have a Burger King commercial.
son, I don't like you.
Dead air.
And I know Matt's already looking it
Dead
up.
air.
I don't like either one.
Dead air.
Uh,
I hope Mox knew what I was doing.
I already know. So when you find it, just play it and get it over with. While he's looking for because I already know what's going to happen. So spoiler alert, everybody. A Burger King commercial is about to be played from YouTube, but
No,
you,
it was
oh Lord,
Conway
it
Twitty.
better not motherfucking be Conway Twitty. It better not be Conway Twitty. Damn it. So this is why I wish like I had mute buttons. 2019. The wrestling industry in 2019. Do you guys think it's, and I hear you clicking, Matt. I hear you. Go ahead and get it
I'm
over
not
with.
cooking on anything.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I don't hear anything.
I'm not playing anything.
Oh. Oh. Sorry, guys.
Oh, I hear the chair.
Yes. The chair has to make an appearance. You know who hasn't yet? Shadow.
You're outside, aren't you?
Yes, I'm in the Rev. Oh,
Shadow needs to make an appearance.
Yes.
if I go inside, he'll wake Morris up.
Well, we don't want that because Morris got to go to school tomorrow.
Does he have to? Have to?
I'm sure he'd be happy to stay home with you.
Oh, yeah, no, he has to. Has to. He's got to go to school. Oh, um, I'll send you guys off air. I'll send you guys some pictures that I just got.
What, of Shadow?
Yeah, of Shadow. No. My brother finally found some pics and was able to get him onto a. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm like, and a couple of them, I'm literally still in a diaper. Oh. Anyway, yeah. What were we talking about?
2019 in wrestling. Dead air again.
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm looking at these pictures.
It's okay. We didn't hear you multitasking.
Looks like that new issue of Playboy finally came in, eh?
Did you see my Playboy finally?
Perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Matt wins tonight. Matt wins tonight. You're an asshole, but you win the night. I can't stand you, but you win the night. But yeah, I'm gonna.
I don't even know what the pictures are,
Yeah, it's from back in the when I was a kid, back in the 70s and 80s and stuff.
but
I'll send you
Good to
some.
see you in 70 clothes.
I just heard pictures and had to make a joke.
Please do not, because AA seen one picture of me when I was a little baby, blonde, long hair. Like, I just miss my hair. I don't care if I was blonde or not. But I'll send you guys the pictures after we get off air or whatever. Wow, this completely, because it took me back to memory lane. So, 2019 wrestling. I think once we get to 2020, like 2019 is going to be looked at. Like, let's go ahead and go to like 2025. 2019 is going to be looked back upon as damn, that's where things really did change kind of year. If that makes sense.
Maybe because 2018 wasn't that great of a year for wrestling, I don't think.
Hey, you had an all women's WWE pay per view.
Which was okay at best.
Hey, Evolution was really good.
For the most part.
I get what you're saying, but like at least, and I know there's you have to Peggy tell it to the well, they went to the Saudis. You know, what was it, 3 days? You know, the all men's show. Like so that's always going to be held on to. But I'm very excited about what 2019 is going to bring us as far as wrestling.
Yeah, so am I. Okie dokie, folks.
She's out.
No, I'm not.
Well, I have about half a cigarette, then I'll probably tap out myself.
I'm not tapping out. I've just been told that my battery on my Fit Charge 2 is low.
Well, quit fitting so much.
Why?
Are you talking like you're fit, like you wear like a watch thingy?
Yeah, my Fitbit.
Morris has one of those. Ugh.
What's wrong?
Well, I have to hear everything about it. But he can't wear it to school. He can wear it, to the car, in the car. But once he gets to school, he has to take it off. So
What, they don't allow it at school?
nope.
Geez, what kind of school does he go to?
Shit school. They can't do anything at his school. They can't have watches. They can't have anything. They can't have like even their haircuts and stuff have to be quote unquote
Regulation?
yeah, and it's just if anything's distracting, even if it's not distracting, but if they consider it distracting, nope, can't have it.
Huh.
Yep. Bunch of jackasses for you. So in 2019, Matt, does Becky Lynch win? Either one doesn't matter. Does she win a women's championship again?
She better. I mean, they should just go ahead and just give her the title now.
You're not like camped out in front of Stanford or anything, are you?
No.
And she
But
better
never
or
should have
else.
taken the title off her in the first place.
I know neither one of you guys watched Raw, but did you see the Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax spot, the apron spot,
Yeah.
like the gif of it or like the clip?
Jiffy
What the
Pop?
fuck was that?
What?
I still don't know. Like I dead air, dead air, dead air, dead air, dead air.
Yeah, it's like at this point Nia doesn't care anymore.
And I don't want to see anybody lose their job, but
Right.
yeah, this isn't apparently this isn't for you kind of thing. Like No, it's no that was my breaking point with Nia was a while back, but even now, like, what the hell? You couldn't even tell what was supposed to happen. Was she supposed to take a bump there? Was she supposed to? I don't, and that you shouldn't like leave a spot and like what was supposed to happen.
I have no idea.
Yeah, it was confusing. But we do get, I guess, we'll talk later if we're gonna do a Wednesday Rocky Mountain Pro pod where we can talk more about what actually WWE related. But it's just so hard to even like Nia defenders, quote unquote, like on Twitter or Facebook, social media stuff. Like even they're like, I don't fucking know. Even they last night was she just completely like you said she doesn't give a crap. But I've got to wrap it up here. I've got to go to work and oh no, damn it. Ugh. I got to go to work, but I don't have to be up as early as I thought. It's midnight my time.
Yeah, it's 11 my time.
Matt, you work tomorrow?
I think we
Matthew.
lost Matt.
I'm sorry.
No. You work tomorrow?
No, I'm off until Saturday.
Lucky bastard. But I guess we literally, hour and a half talked about what the title said.
Wrestling with Joy. Joy
It,
being MM's promotion.
nice. That we should have talked an hour and a half about that because I'm ecstatic.
Oh,
I'm
me
so
too.
happy.
I was
I'm so
doing the Snoopy dance.
could I? Never mind. I'm so when like hey, I'm so happy for you and like that's so awesome, dude.
Thanks, Moxie.
Now I'd be even more happier for you one of these days when you let a couple games fall off the back of a truck, but we'll talk about that time. Any closing thoughts,
Nope.
Matt? Matt?
No, I don't think there's anything else.
His chair's been quiet tonight.
Can I switch your chair for my shadow?
mm, that's a
I
tough
don't know. I'm
bargain.
outside, so that's a weird request. I'll trade you my dog for your chair. Like that's a weird request.
Hey, you're the one who came up with it.
Absolutely, and I stick by it. If he ever wants to trade a chair for a dog, like I'm all for it.
You're not going to give up Shadow. We know that.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Damn it, AA.
Not after what he pulled today, because those days are so sweet and special.
Yeah, but they're also so few and far between.
Let him get older.
How old are we talking?
Oh, when he gets to be about 11 or 12.
I have to wait that long? He's just now a year.
Yeah, you gotta wait that long.
Damn it.
Let him get out of his puppy stage.
But Mom, I don't wanna. Oh, he's such a jackass.
But he's lovey-dovey too.
Sometimes.
Well, being lovey-dovey makes up for all the other times.
And when's are you doing Ruthless Aggression Friday, Matt?
Yes, I am. This Friday it will be making a comeback because me and none other than Mox's good friend and my good friend as well, Adam Rice, will be joining me on the podcast to talk Great American Bash 2004.
Hard pass. Hard pass. If anybody ever brings up Adam Rice as a guest, hard pass. Hard pass. I say that I love. I love Adam. Adam loves me. The Browns
We're
still
one
suck.
big happy family.
Okay, Barney the clown. Or Barney the dinosaur.
I couldn't
I
resist.
love you. You love me. We're a happy family. With a great big hug from me to you. Won't you say you love me too? Holy fuck, I've had too much to drink.
Yeah, especially if you're being Barney.
Barney's the devil.
We used a Barney pinata for target practice once.
See, that's the only good thing Barney has done.
We shot the heck out of him.
And are you still going on the 8 Eastern, 7 Central Ruthless Aggression time Friday,
Yes.
Matt?
Yep.
Cool. Nice. Having Adam on is just going to ruin it, but that's. Oh, and Matt's chair made an appearance. I heard it. Couldn't let us go an episode without the chair. He just had to be heard. We need to seriously, not tonight, but we need to name Matt's chair. We need to give his chair a name. Or AA on the BWP Twitter. Like we need to do a poll. Like, what do we name Matt's chair?
Well, we need to come up with some names and then let everyone
Yeah,
choose.
Squeaky, Cranky. You know that. We'll figure it out, but we have to name Matt's chair.
Well, we have
to.
Cassie the Wonder Dog, so we need to bring in an inanimate object.
True. We have to name Matt's chair. Yeah, I'd put a poll up.
Yeah, I think like the old man. How old is that chair anyway, Matt?
honestly, it's actually several years old.
Damn. Oh, that hit my funny bone a little too hard.
I can still zing him with the best. Bazinga.
Okay, Sheldon. But now I need an answer. How old is that damn chair?
I want to say it's like 7, 8 years old, something like that.
We have seriously again, like maybe not tonight, but we have to do a BWP Twitter poll of what do we name Matt's chair. It has, since you brought it up, it has to have a name. Like it just has to now. We'll we'll discuss that off air. It has to have a name because I refuse to do another podcast without. And there goes again. His chair has to be named.
Whoops, excuse me, guys. I got someone who's wanting to go outside.
Cassie the Wonder Dog. I'll start doing outros while she's taking Cassie out. Ruthless Aggression Air podcast is coming back Fridays, 8 Eastern, 7 Central, with our co-host and the host of the show, Metal Matt. We have, and I just went completely blank. After that, we have Two Guys One Sport Thursdays at 9 Eastern, 8 Central. I think they moved over to Twitch. We have Matt. Help me here.
Wait, what?
Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Our podcast friends. Whack That Wrestling is
Shooting the
Thursday.
Breeze with Taker's Minion and Mr. Dr. Senju every Saturday morning on Twitch. Grounds for Development with You Betcha number 5 and Biff Kensington every Thursday.
You betcha. I never bring my list outside with me. So, how's your chair in them? Your cat didn't steal any of your chicken this time, did it?
No.
No. This is like the most wrestling, unwrestling related podcast ever. Well, for me, that's probably, I know AA's taking Cassie out, but for me, that's probably a good night. And we'll just leave AA by herself on a live call. Like, we're friends and all, but nah, I'll wait for her. I can't wait for you guys to see some of these pictures. I was such a dork.
Was?
You shut your mouth, sir. You zip it, zippy.
You know I'm playing with you.
Nah, you meant it. You meant it.
No. And they missed it.
I'm sure you'll repeat it. You're such an ass.
What did he do now?
Oh, she's back. Go ahead and tell her, Matt. Tell her. Tell her how bad you mistreat me. Go ahead and tell her. Go ahead. He was being mean to me while you were gone.
Yeah. Well, I'm just back shortly. I'm just waiting for Cassie to come in.
And that we've done the outros and stuff, and I was saying my byes, but I wanted you to get back to make sure everything was okay and see if you had anything else to add before I bolted.
Nope. I think we can close her down.
I was gonna say that's what she said, but that's okay. I'm good. As always, love you all. Talk to you all soon. And first and foremost, and again, Matt, so proud of you. Congratulations. And
Yes, congratulations.
Thank.
I knew you would do it, but I also knew like it was a nervous time, but I never lost faith in you, and good deal, dude. Good deal.
Thanks, Moxie.
You call me Moxie one more time, I'll jump through this thing.
Moxie.
Anyway. All right,
Ditto
love you
what
guys.
Moxie said.
I'll talk to you guys soon. We talked some wrestling, so maybe next time it'll be a little more wrestling, a little less. We're crazy like that.
Never know what our episodes are going to be like.
That's why you have to tune in.
So good night, everybody.
Peace.